What's up, guys? So, as a new trader, I always used to get confused between a market reversal and a market pullback. So, how do you identify which one is going to happen? So, first, let's identify what a market reversal is and what a market pullback is. So, a market pullback is this: in an uptrend, we make a high, we pull back, make a higher high, we pull back, make a higher high. So, these are all pullbacks. But what is an actual market reversal? Well, actual market reversal is when we go from an uptrend, higher highs and higher lows, to lower highs and lower lows. So that here is a market reversal. We switched from an uptrend into a downtrend. Likewise, in a downtrend, right, we pull back and we continue down. Pull back and we continue down. But if we do something like this, this is a market reversal. Okay, this area here, which we just call a change of character. So how do you establish if the market is reversing or if we are simply just pulling back? Well, again, that's where market structure comes into. If you still haven't watched the first video on my YouTube channel about market structure, I do recommend that. That literally solves every box. But we need to focus in an uptrend. We have something called protected lows. Okay, so every time we make a new high, we want to look at the lowest point between this high and where we broke it, okay, where we got a candle close above this, which is our breaker structure. So the lowest point between this high and where we broke it is this point here. So now this becomes our protected low. So anything that happens between here, okay, all this, it's not a market reversal, it's just a pullback. Anywhere between this high and this low is simply a pullback. Price can do all of this. I don't care. It's just a pullback. It's not a market reversal. But when we get a candle close below this low, then that is a reversal. So we're just going to be doing this. High, break the high. Where's the lowest point between this high and where I broke it? This point here. We pull back above this low. So that's just a pullback. We continue higher. High, broke the high. The lowest point between this high and where we broke it, this point here, my new protected low. Anything above here is just a pullback. Again, high, break the high. Where's the lowest point between this high and where we broke it? This low here. Anything above here is just a pullback. But if we do this, that is a market reversal. We have switched from an uptrend to now a downtrend. So now we have switched. What can we expect? We can expect something like this. Okay, we made a low, so it's the opposite. Now, where's the highest point between this low and where we broke it? This point here. Anything below this high, now because we should be making lower highs and lower lows, it's just a pullback. And then we can continue lower. And then we put in a low. And we broke this low. And where's the highest point between this low and where we broke it? The highest point is simply this high here. So anything above here, anything below here, it's just a pullback. And again, we have the new low. We broke it. Where's the highest point between this low and we broke it? Is here. Anything above here, it's just a pullback. But if we break this high, candle close above this high, that is a market reversal. And then we can expect higher highs and higher lows. It really is that simple. But unfortunately, the market doesn't move as smooth as this. On the actual charts, it's a lot harder, and we're going to go through that. But it's the exact same concept, so don't get confused. It's going to look something like this. Okay, so we're going to go through exactly what the market has done step by step. Simple. We put in a high, and then we put in a low. So we put in a low, and then we put in a high. So this is our breaker structure. Now, where is the lowest point between this high and where we broke it is this point here. This is our protected low. And then we put in a high. So anywhere between this low and this high is just a pullback. As long as we don't break this low, anything where we pull back to is just a pullback. Sweet, so we just pull back and we put in a new high. Break a structure. Now, where's the lowest point between this high and when we broke it is this point here. So now where's our protected low? Our protected low is here. So now anything above here is just a pullback. But what have we done? We've actually broke this low here now. So what does that make this? That makes this a change of character. And now we've gone from an pullback to an actual market reversal. Okay, and it's the exact same thing in a downtrend. Okay, it's going to look something like this. Okay, what have we done? Again, let's just analyze it. Simple. We have a high, we have a low. We now break this low with a candle closure. That makes that our breaker structure in a downtrend. Where's the highest point between this low and where we broke it? Is this point here. This is now our protected high. So now we are trading between this high and this low. Anywhere in between this high and this low is just a pullback, as long as we don't break this high. So all we're doing here is just pulling back. This isn't a market reversal because we never made a higher high. And then what happens? We broke this high low here. So what does that become? A new breaker structure. Now, where is the highest point between this low and where we broke it is this point here. Okay, and then we made a low. But now we've pulled back above our protected high here. So what does make that? That makes this an actual change of character or an actual market reversal, because the pullback should be lower than our protected high. So this looks like noise, but all we've done is low, high, low, high, low, higher high. So this here is the actual pullback. It's a lot simpler when you look at it like this. And the market always does show this. It just shows it like this. We just made a high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we're just pulled back, continuation, pulled back, continuation. But now we've made a higher high. That is the change of character. What is our high? The highest point between our low and where we broke it. And it's the exact same in exact same, but just the opposite in an uptrend. So if you haven't watched the first video, please watch the first video on market structure on my YouTube channel. It will explain this. But this is just another recap. So now let's go into the charts and go through it. Okay, so what do we have? We have a high. We break this high. That's a breaker structure. Where's the lowest point between this high and when we break it? This point here. So now price can pull back anywhere. As long as we are above this low, that is simply just a pullback continuation. Let's see. Perfect. We pulled back. And we continue. So this pullback here isn't a market reversal. Why? Because we respected our low. And then we break this high here. Break a structure again. So now we've just done high. Where is the lowest point between this high and where we got a candle close above it? It's this point here. And this includes the wicks on the highs and the lows. So now this is my new protected low. And we have a high here. So any pullback above this low is just a pullback. If we get a candle close below here, that is a market reversal. So let's see what we get. Okay, now we get a candle close below here. What does that make that? That makes this a now change of character, an actual market reversal. So we've gone from an uptrend into a downtrend, we reversed. So now we're trading between this high and this low. So now we can expect a pullback continuation. Perfect. We've pulled back continuation. Okay, now let's get into some more examples. Okay, we have a high and we have a low. And we break this low here. Break structure. Okay, now where is the highest point between this low and where we broke it? It is this point here. So if price pulls back anywhere above this high, so below this high, that is simply just a pullback. but a candle close is an actual change of character. So let's see what we get. See, all this was just a pullback. Pullback, continuation. It was not a market reversal because we never broke our high above our protected high, and then we had a low. We broke it. Simple. Where is the highest point between this low and where we broke it? This point here. Perfect. So now any pullback above this, below this is just a pullback. If we get a candle close, that is a reversal. So we can expect a pullback, continuation. So all this inside noise here, we'll see what price does. Perfect. Okay, see, all we are doing is low, pullback, lower, low. Low, pullback, lower, low. Low, pullback, lower, low. There is no market reversal happening here. All of this on the inside is just internal. The market is tricking you. It's building liquidity before we get that big move down. Simple, simple, simple. Now, we'll go into an example where we do get an actual market reversal. Okay, let's see. Okay, we were trending lower. Then what happened? We had a low. We broke this low. Break a structure. Where is the highest point between this low and where we broke it at this point here? All right, what happened? So we should pull back. All right. Now we are pulling back. We should pull back below this high. Anything below here is just a pullback. We can expect a continuation lower. But if we get an actual candle close above here, that now is a change of character. So let's see, or market reversal. So let's see. So now we've got a candle close above here. Now we can say that this is a market reversal, not a pullback, because we've broken our protected high in a downtrend. And now we can expect higher highs and higher lows, which is simply what we are doing. Again, we put in a high. All right, now we're on an uptrend. So now we've put in the market has reversed at this point there, and that is the reversal. Put in a high, low, break a structure. We can expect anywhere above here is a pullback. Continuation. If we cross this candle close, that is a market reversal. Let's see. See, this here wasn't a market reversal. All it was a pullback, continuation, because we never broke our low. Now, as long as this low holds, it's just a pullback. If we get a candle close below here, that is a market reversal. So I hope that does explain things. Any questions, leave them in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching.